cacao, cane sugar, cocoa butter, and sheep's milk. So I don't know, it's like opening a really luxurious present. You don't want to ruin the paper, but welcome back to my channel. So my mom got back from Houston last night. Excuse the sirens. Every time I talk, there's sirens. It's crazy. So my mom got back from Houston last night, and because she was helping my cousin move into her new place, and she brought back some very fancy looking chocolate, and I thought it'd be fun to taste them here on camera. I've heard of Mast before, this brand, but I've never heard of habanero salt. I'm guessing this is a Texan. Oh, it's from Brooklyn, New York. Oh, interesting. To be honest, this is the one that I'm most kind of nervous about because it's not, I don't know, sheep milk. I have no idea. So the packaging, it's very, all the ingredients are very legible, and like the paper is so nice. It's 60% cacao, cane sugar, cocoa butter, and sheep's milk. So I don't know, it's like opening a really luxurious present. You don't want to ruin the paper, but you gotta see what's inside, you know? So it's very cute. It's got little rectangles, and there's 20, there's actually, no, there's 10. Oh my gosh, I can't. There's 10 little rectangles, so I'm just gonna take one little rectangle and try it. It tastes kind of earthy. Even though it's 60%, so because it's 60% cacao, I think it's technically considered dark chocolate, but it's got the taste of milk chocolate. I know that dark chocolate can tend to have a sort of like a bitter aftertaste, and this, I think it's because of the sheep milk, it tastes more like milk chocolate. I've never had sheep's milk on its own, so I think that my educated guess is that sheep's milk is a little bit more more strong tasting than cow's milk, so that's why this, even though it's 60% like considered dark chocolate, it actually tastes more like milk chocolate. I'm gonna give the sheep's milk Mast chocolate bar a 3.5 out of 5. It is 70% cacao, so it's darker than the Mast one, and this is by Brooklyn Bonnie, and the ingredients are organic cacao bean, organic coconut sugar, organic cacao butter, organic habanero powder, organic sea salt. So everything in here is organic, which is cool. The packaging is not as nice as the Mast one, but it is very like artisanal looking. It looks like kind of like homemade, and this is fine and raw. So it is 50% raw and 50% roasted. So I'm guessing maybe most traditional chocolates are roasted, and so this is half roasted and half raw, which is interesting. So I'm gonna open it and see what it's all about. It's kind of like opening a Willy Wonka chocolate bar because it's all gold on the inside. Like if that would make me a winner. Oh, the inside is really cool. If you guys could see that, it's a little bit more gritty than the Mast chocolate. And the pieces are also little rectangles, but this is obviously a way bigger bar. So I'm gonna take one piece. Wow. So like I mentioned before, I really enjoy spicy foods, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna enjoy that in my chocolate, but it's actually very good. And you know what? I'm not a huge habanero person. I love jalapeno, I love like red pepper, all that stuff, but in my experience, habanero has always been a little bit more citrusy, spicy, and I like my spicy taste a little bit more bold, a little bit more full on. When you bite into it, it's not very spicy, but the heat kind of creeps up on you, and as the chocolate melts, you start tasting that salty, spicy taste. The habanero taste is actually not as prominent as it would if it was like a hot sauce or like you're biting into a pepper. It's very smoky. It's very not spicy, at least in my opinion, because I like spicy foods. I give the habanero salt chocolate a 4 out of 5. So it's very good. I'm actually very surprised. Like I said, I'm not a huge salty sweet person. I'm not a big salted caramel kind of person. So anytime sweets are mixed with like a savory component, I'm always a little bit wary about it. The ingredients on this bar is very similar to the sheep's milk one, with the difference of this one is actually 70% cacao, which is the same as the habanero salt one, so it's a little bit darker than the sheep's milk one. And it also has cacao, cane sugar, cocoa butter, and olive oil. So I'm gonna try this one out. As far as packaging, I think I prefer this packaging, even though you guys know I'm a very like minimal person. I don't, you know, love a lot of colors, but I like this one more than this one. So let's try out the olive oil chocolate. Exactly the same looking as the sheep's milk. Break off. I'm just gonna try that a little. I'm trying to figure out if there's any. Okay, there it is. As the chocolate, like the habanero salt one, as the chocolate starts melting, you start tasting the olive oil. Because olive oil, I feel like chocolate is such a strong taste, you can't really taste olive oil. But I think that what the olive oil does do is it tones down the bitterness of the 70% dark chocolate. So if you're somebody who doesn't like really dark chocolates, like above 65%, this is 70. If you're somebody who doesn't like really dark chocolates, this olive oil one almost it tones it down a little bit, so it tastes more like. I think like at the end of the day, if you're somebody who knows that dark chocolate is better for you than milk chocolate, and you want to try milk chocolate, I think these are good options, because the olive oil and the sheep's milk tone down the bitterness of how dark chocolate traditionally tastes. As far as the habanero salt goes, I think it's a fun little, I feel like it's a fun thing to try if you want to be a little bit more adventurous with chocolate and try something different. I've never tried the cayenne pepper dark chocolate, but I imagine it's pretty similar to this. I love spicy foods. Would I eat more of this? Probably yes. I think of the three, this is the one that I would eat most of. So that was me trying some fancy chocolates. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more taste tests and challenge videos. Also leave me a comment down below on what I should try, what challenges, because those are just fun for me. And I'll leave a playlist down below of all the other ones I've done in case you're interested. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a really fun and safe weekend, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!